This is Jarrod Horak for the RunawayHorse.com. Welcome to my latest horse racing video, and this is for my Breeders' Cup Winning You're In video series, and I'm going to be covering the Bing Crosby from Del Mar in this video, a Winning You're In for the Breeders' Cup Sprint. If you're interested in my full card analysis from Del Mar, head on over to the RunawayHorse.com. You will find those full cards on my sales page all summer long. You can purchase the entire meet, weekly and weekend packages, and individual full cards. All that information at therunawayhorse.com on my sales page. I have some other free selections. My handicapping colleague, Dr. Atlas, posts bonus free stake selections from Saratoga on our Breeders' Cup 2022 page at therunawayhorse.com. And then on the Del Mar website and at horseracingnation.com, I have some free stake selections, as well. I do stakes races when I can from Del Mar on the Del Mar website, and then from across the country, races from across the country at horseracingnation.com on my daily best bets blog. And I will provide links in the description in this video for those bonus free picks. Now, this one, as I said, I'm going to do the Bing Crosby, and this one's for Saturday, July 30th. Some of the other Winning You're In bit races that I will be covering this summer on August 6th. From Saratoga, the Whitney grade 1, and that is a Breeders' Cup Winning You're In for the Breeders' Cup Classic. That same day from Del Mar, the Clement L. Hirsch, a Winning You're In for the Breeders' Cup Distaff. Now on August 13th, the Beverly D from Churchill Downs, a Winning You're In for the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf. I'll be covering that one. And then that same day, the 4-Star Dave for the Breeders' Cup Mile, a Winning You're In. That one's from Saratoga, and that will be on August 13th. So those are some of the videos that I will be doing in the coming weeks this summer and next month at Saratoga and Del Mar, and then Churchill Downs as well, as I mentioned. So check out all those videos for this Breeders' Cup Winning You're In series on my YouTube page. I've covered, I think, 5 so far, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and a third for my top choices. So this one I will be doing, the Grade 1 Bing Crosby, and that's going to be the 8th race from Del Mar on Saturday, July 30th. 6 furlongs, the Grade 1 $400,000 Bing Crosby, 3-year-olds and up. 6 furlongs on the main track with a scheduled post time 8:37 p.m. Eastern Time. Desmond Doss is number 1. He's 10-1 morning line. This one's a California bred. He's 7 for 19 lifetime. Exits back-to-back Calbred Stakes victories at 6 furlongs at Santa Anita in the Thor's Echo, at 1 mile in the Bertrando Stakes at Los Alamitos Racecourse. So now he's cutting back in distance, 3rd start of the year. He'll probably be forwardly placed from that inside post. Florent Giroux is going to ride. Number 2 is Shaaz. This one is 7-2 morning line. Bob Baffert is the trainer, and Juan Hernandez will ride. And he's run well in all 4 starts with 3 wins and a 3rd place finish. He was actually placed first, second time out, when he finished second there through disqualification. And then he won his next start at 1 mile at Santa Anita. Last time, the Steve Sexton Mile, he was 3rd. That was at Lone Star at 1 mile. And now he's going to cut back in distance. He's training well for this race. He's been out training his stablemate Country Grammar, who's also running at Del Mar in the San Diego handicap. So Shaaz has been training well. He's run well each time. He's lightly raced. He's got some upside. 3, Bagboss, Brendan Walsh. He's finished in the top 3 in all 8 starts. He's 8-1 morning line. Umberto Rispoli is going to ride, and he's having a good start at Del Mar. And this one, back-to-back wins at Churchill Downs at 6 furlongs, going wire to wire on May 4th, and then stalking the pace on June 12th in his last win. So he should be up on the pace in here, very consistent, a good speed figure last time. I think he's going to be competitive here. Drain the Clock, number 4, for Safi Joseph Jr. Drayden Van Dyke is going to ride. This one, last time out in the Smile Sprint, he disappointed. He was bet down pretty low. He just didn't run a good race. He stalked, he weakened. But that was his first start back from Dubai. And a lot of times over the years, we've seen horses maybe making their second start back from Dubai will run much better than they did first time back. So I wouldn't be surprised. Drain the Clock, if Drain the Clock was able to run a better race. He's 7 for 14 lifetime with 3 runner-up finishes. Principe Carlo, 6-1 morning line. This one, he's an overachiever. Last time out in the Triple Bend, second by a nose, he was almost 14-1. That was a grade 2 at Santa Anita at 7 furlongs. The San Carlos at 7 furlongs at Santa Anita, he was 16-1, and he was second there as well. In another stakes race that he overperformed was the Cary Grant Stakes at Del Mar last fall, first by a nose 18-1. So he frequently outruns his odds. He just goes out there and he tries hard. Howbeit is 20-1 morning line. He's 6 for 22 lifetime. He's banked more than 200,000 in his career, and he has won at Del Mar before, and he's won at this distance, but he's 1 for 6 at Del Mar, 1 for 9 at this distance. He tossed his rider after stumbling at the start in a stakes race at Pleasanton last time. So really, this is like his first start of the year, because he had run in the Pat O'Brien last year at Del Mar. He was 6th by 10, and then that Oak Tree Sprint at Pleasanton was his first start back, and then he dumped the rider as the favorite, and now he shows up in this spot. Probably stalked the pace. Letsgetlucky. This one, he's very consistent. He's run 10 times, and he's finished in the trifecta in all 10 of those outings. The Count Fleet Sprint, he was second at Oaklawn Park last time out in the slop. It just doesn't matter to him if it's a fast track, if it's a sloppy track, if it's a turf course. He just always seems to go out there and try hard. I think he'll try hard here. Wouldn't be shocked if he got a minor award. Diamond Oops, maybe his best days are behind him. He's a 7-year-old gelding. He's banked more than $1.4 million in his career, but he hasn't won since June of 2021, a little handicap race at Gulfstream Park. So he's been on a bit of a losing streak. He did finish 3rd at Del Mar last time out behind CZ Rocket. That was on July 23rd against Optional Claiming Company. He's going to need to step up his game. American Theorem is 4-1 morning line, and he was the upset winner, sitting the perfect trip in that Grade 2 triple bend. Principe Carlo probably ran the better race, but American Theorem stalked the pace, angled out, ran down, outfinished Principe Carlo. Good effort there, but perfect trip. And now we're going to have to see if he can repeat that. Won't be 13-1, and I'm not sure he's going to get that perfect trip again. Has won at Del Mar before. And then number 10, Get Her Number. That one first in an optional claiming race at Churchill Downs last time. Not a bad effort there. That was at 7 furlongs. And then in the triple bend, this one was 3rd behind American Theorem and Principe Carlo. So not a bad effort rallying from off the pace in that race. It's going to have to rally from off the pace from the outside post in here. So there's a number of ways you can go in here. For I think multiple horses can win. I think American Theorem can win if he was able to get out a good trip again. Principe Carlo just goes out there and tries hard. Wouldn't be shocked. Drain the Clock could move forward. I'm not quite sure I trust him. Bagboss, I could certainly see that one doing well in this spot. He'll be my second choice. I like Bagboss, but I think that Shaaz is really training well in here, and I could see him working out a good stalking trip from post 2 in this spot at 6 furlongs. And Shaaz sitting that stalking trip is going to be my top choice. Just think Juan Hernandez is going to have him in a good spot, training well, has upside, and he's fresh. So Shaaz and Bagboss, my top 2. With Shaaz being my top choice, Bagboss my second choice in the Grade 1 Bing Crosby at Del Mar on Saturday, July 30th. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this content, and that will wrap up this video. I'll be back next weekend with some more horse racing videos. I'll have my Saratoga weekly video, and then my Breeders' Cup Win in Your Ins as well. Until then, good luck at the races.